Okay, so first things first, let's have a look at the body of the avatar. We can go into the inspector window. We can then go and have a look at this panel on the right here. And if you can find your blend shapes, you can see that there are a lot of blend shapes down to this point here that edit how your avatar looks. I would suggest you don't fiddle with many of them. I suggest you just look at the ones you might specifically want to change. Usually by just reading the actual name, you can work out what they do. So you can see that, butt big, well, that's probably going to make the butt bigger. If you want to make want to give your rabbit a belly, well, you can do that too. There's a ton of different ones in here. My suggestion is that you only really use the ones that have H underscore under them, and really only then the ones that are for the nose, the face, and the ears tend to be okay. Probably best not to touch the eyes unless it's for the eyeliner or making the eyes larger, because the other ones will tend to be things that are affected by the animations that you activate while you're actually in game. Other than that, the body is mostly, I think, things that you can edit yourself. And again, so you just read them off, and they can, they'll tell you in general what what they are. So, for example, you can make the arms a little thinner if for some reason you want sort of skinnier arms. The forearms here is set at 50%. So if you actually set that down to 0, you can see that there is sort of like a rebalancing of where the sort of meat is on the forearms or on the arms in general. Let me think. There are claws for the actual ends of the fingers. As long as you have in your texture, as long as you have little round dots, that basically is something you can switch on in the Substance Painter texture file. You can add in claws, and yeah, that's kind of it really. There's a ton of these, so you can make. What I can do is I'll switch on a couple of the other base avatars in this scene, and you can see you can make yourself a really chunky big boy, or you can make yourself a kind of a fairly buff rabbit as well. So you can have a fun with the way that you look. You can have a fairly sort of diverse range of body shapes and looks. So yeah, that's that really. So that's your body modifications. Yeah, let's move on to something else.